Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is for you guys. It is Gucci Gaming HD. I am live on Tennessee Roleplay Community. I swore to myself I would never return after the incident that occurred, but I spoke with a few people, admins that is. We situated everything, so I'm now officially returning to TRC stream. Like I said, tonight we're doing TRC, well today, it's currently 10 o'clock in the morning for me. We're doing Tennessee Highway Patrol in the unmarked sheriff corporal vehicle. I just got in game a little bit ago, so we're gonna see what we can get into today. So we'll get started. Mark 10-8. If I can get up off this roadway here. There we go. Alright, so we're 10-8 now. Oop. There we go, gotta put that away. There we go. Had to get back up there somehow. Welcome to that second view in the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Oh. Oh my gosh, the driving sensitivity on these vehicles sometimes, man. It keeps sending me off the roadway. Hey man, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Why? What's up? Not much. It's Charlie. What's up, Charlie? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, man. I just decided I'd return to THC, or THC, TRC. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this guy because this shouldn't be happening right here. This guy's name. Oh, there we go, okay. I see it now. Alright, so we're out on a call. This guy's got the whole roadblock, which shouldn't be happening at all. Hey, how's it going? Hey, can you hear me? Hey man, I just thought I'd stop to let you know, man. You can't be having this whole roadway blocked like that. Oh, okay. Okay. 'Cause I don't mind if you at least block off 2 lanes here where your truck's sitting at, but the rest of it, people need to get through. There we go. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You can keep those 2 there. Have a good one. Alright, so we're gonna be back 10-8. He was willing to come down, removed the things out of the roadway. Told him to keep those 2 there because his truck's there. But the rest he moved, which is great. So we're gonna be back 10-8 again. How are we looking for fuel? We are on 92 fuel. I'm gonna stop right here, just fix my loadout here really quick. There we go. Just had to fix my loadout really quick. I'm gonna go back 10-8. Welcome to that 3rd viewer in the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, hit the curb there. Gosh. The vehicle sensitivity on this thing is wild. Alright, so he's fully gone. He's no longer sitting there. I'm gonna sit right here and run some radar for a few minutes. Welcome to that 4th viewer in the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so it looks like there might be a fire of some sort on Pacer Street. Or an accident maybe, so I'm gonna go en route to that. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. We'll see when we get on scene. Oh, the grass isn't loading, and that's immaculate. I mean, the road's not loading in. So we're currently en route to what I'm going to assume is a motor vehicle collision on Pacer Street. We're on scene. Looks like it's a police vehicle with a donor on its side. EMS is on scene rendering aid, it seems. So we'll sit here. Oh, no, it's not the police vehicle, it's the Jeep. We're still on scene here. Still just watching. DOT looks like they're trying to take the vehicle, but it's proving difficult for them. I'm just adjusting my mic and everything. Give me 1 minute. We'll sit on scene until DOT takes the vehicle. There we go. Alright, so they're towing the vehicle now. So we'll just give them a few minutes to get all that settled, and then we're heading off the scene. Alright, looks like they got all that settled. So we're going to be marking 10-8 from this vehicle accident. Let me just get my mic and all that all settled. Then we're going to head off. Alright. I'm gonna hope my mic is not picking up any random noises. Let me turn down. I'm gonna hope my mic is not picking up any random noises. Let me turn down. Party chat. Audio. There we go, perfect. Alright, we're at 76 fuel, so we're gonna stop for some fuel here. You know how fuel costs are, they're pretty outrageous. Why won't my car fuel up? I don't get it. Let me try hitting cancel and then fuel again. No, that still ain't it. Does it have to be within the green line? I think it does. Hold on. There we go. We'll try that now. See if that works. Yeah, there we go. Perfecto. Alright, so we just got some fuel. Turn my lights on. Welcome to that second viewer in the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, is there a call? No, no emergency calls at the moment. We'll keep that up on the screen. Sounds like they might have a fire out on Main Street. We're gonna go en route to that. Even if it's out. Alright, I can see the scene from here. Pretty certain it's a fire, but since there's a shooting down here. Is that two cops fighting each other? Alright, there's shots fired here. About to try to fire out what's going on here. What are they shooting at? I don't see anybody out here. Whoever they're shooting at. So we're gonna call it 10-8. Or 10, not 10-8, 10-4. We're still gonna see what the heck fire department's doing here. We'll pull up into the parking lot here so we're not in the roadway. Park behind the sheriff. I'm assuming everybody's clearing, it looks like. Appear that way. How's it going? Okay. Yeah, because I showed up because Slay said something about Pacer Street. But when I saw you guys up on the hillside, I came up. I didn't see anybody, who you were shooting at or anything like that. So I. Oh, gotcha. There was somebody for tow on earlier. I'm not sure if they're still on or not. Is that the suspect's vehicle down that way? The yellow Charger flipped over in the median back there? Oh. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Running code 2 as well. Oh. On scene. It's invisible on my screen. Shots fired. Shots fired from who? Shots fired. Suspect's down, I believe. Sounds like it. Oh yeah, I was just about to mention that. Yeah, when I got on earlier, there was some guy named like Dito05 that kept shooting everybody at PD every time they spawn. I got killed like twice before I started my stream. All right. Yeah, I am streaming. Whoever asked that. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm the only ranked person on PD at the moment, looks like. There's 3 cadets, corporal, and all guests. Gotcha. Yeah. Best way to do it is over a phone or a tablet through the Twitch app. I actually just returned to Tennessee. I don't know if any of you guys do watch my channel at the moment, but I had a bunch of high-ranked corporals and senior corporals that got into a group to continuously FRP and stream snipe me, and I got so pissed that I left. So this is the first time being back on streaming in like about a month and a half. What's that? On Twitch? Gucci Gaming HOD. So it's like my gamer tag. Capitals are the same, but there's just a capital O between the H and D. Oh. Alright. Alright, show me on scene of what I believe is an accident. I don't see anybody in a vehicle right now. I'm gonna be on West Main Street southbound in the park. Oops, maybe not. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, I was gonna mark on scene of this accident right here, but if you could, you mind trying to turn that down just a little bit? Cause okay, yeah, cause like I could hear it through my headset, and I could hear it through the stream bouncing off. Right. Oh, subtitles are stuck. It won't pick it up all the time. Alright, be advised, I'm out at West Main Street, westbound at the auto body shop. I have somebody laying on the ground right here. Be a white male. Unsure if he's injured or not. Appreciate it, man. Oh, I see you guys. One of you came up, not the other one, but... Oh, there we go. Yep, now it is. KZ12 and Fluff 0909. Thank you guys for those follows. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But, yeah, I also have a YouTube channel too. It's the same as my gamer tag. I'm actually trying to make it to 1,000. I'm very, very close. Yeah. We're at the auto body shop, West Main Street. If you come West Main Street southbound, you'll see it on the right-hand side. You'll see our vehicles up in the parking lot. So if you're coming out of the station, go like you're gonna go toward, is it? Try switching out. Maybe it's because if you're watching it on Wi-Fi, it'll buffer. So if you're watching it on data, try resetting the stream. Like bring it down and then bring it back up. Cause it's working on my end. I'm watching it and it's perfectly fine. Did that person just get in the back of my car? Oh, they got kill seated. Yeah, try doing that. No, left, but the suspect has been kill seated by my vehicle somehow, so you can return. I'm gonna mark 10-8 as well. LEO to dispatch. Can you send fire department out to the auto body shop? I think we have a fire here in the wall. I hear the fire alarms going off. I don't know if that's here, if that's an additional building nearby, but I hear it.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Is it in the shop?
For some reason, you're not popping up.
On Twitch?
Yeah. Oh, it talks for me. I'm on my lunch.
Try putting it on again. Just put like, if you go to like the search bar for Twitch, just put, yeah, the same thing.
Copy key mouse fire break.
Yeah, but we hear the alarms. I think it's right here in the wall. This orange glow coming from the walls right here at the front.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's the fire.
Yeah,
Code 3, fire. Oh, found you.
sweet.
Yeah, I found you.
Sweet. But stream might also look just a tad bit buggy just because I had the sensitivity down low for like my character's movements and stuff. So it may look like it's laggy, but it's not.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that's why it's
Yeah.
set up like a lag issue. Also, it could be a bit because I have it set up like 720p instead of 1080.
That's what I have. Yeah, and if you're, I mean, if you're on Wi-Fi and your Wi-Fi is not too good, but it's good, 720 it might lag a little bit. So keep it at like 480.
Yes.
You still be able to see it pretty well. Dude, I might have to do a fire stream after this, dude. That the new outfits and the way that the mask and stuff is.
I know what.
I love that. Well, I'm a former firefighter. I actually just spoke with the local assistant chief for my department, IRL. He told me to he told me to come back because I recently had moved, and I thought I was gonna move for a while, so I resigned from the department. But I was only gone for 3 months. So if I would have knew I was only gonna be gone that long, I would have only taken what's known as a leave of absence from the department, and then came back when I was back. But that and the actual fire chief have been telling me to come back. I just didn't know when the best time was, and they were like, "Hey, see us Tuesday. Come down, fill an application out again." And they said that it shouldn't be hard to get me in there because you know, I have a lot of good relationships with a lot of the guys down there. We're one big family. So as a former firefighter, I know you know I know a thing or two when it comes to doing the fire RPs and stuff.
Snow. My stepdad used to be a firefighter. My friend does even.
Oh, nice.
I know.
I was gonna go into EMS, but fire was the passion to go.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, you should.
I have my CPR certification. We actually had a call the other earlier, not earlier today, but like yesterday. They had a call here.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Sorry, cut
I got
off
the
your
corporal
legs.
car.
You guys gonna cut off your legs.
Dang, hella fire engines here, huh? 3, 4. Oh, now there's 2. There was 3.
Okay, fuck it. I'm going with fire.
I'm gonna still be streaming for quite some time, so it's gonna be a while before I switch. Cause I'll cut stream and then go live again on fire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? And I'll play with you as well.
All right.
Yeah. My friends here in off work and I'm here for requests. I'll go before I go off for requests.
I think the fire's in the top right there by the light above the front door. I still see the red glow. Oh, we have a civilian on scene. I didn't even notice. Oh, it's the guy that got kill seated earlier.
Yep, I got it.
No, I'm talking about the guy that was on the ground earlier when we showed up. He's back and he's laying on the ground in front of me again. It's King Fortnite. Fire's still there. Oh, we have like 3 civilians over here for some reason. Yeah, that's probably it. That's him. That's the King Fortnite guy or whatever. My screen. On my screen, I don't see it anymore.
There's still up here.
Oh, yep, in the corner. Yeah, yeah, I see it. Yeah. Try your best, I'd say. Because without that fire going out, you're not gonna get any more fire-related calls, like the ones that they're automatic.
Which is like,
That always does. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull this Durango over, dude. He's been driving jank. If I can get myself turned around here. Not at the moment, no. Dispatch, I'm gonna be attempting to catch up with a black and color Durango, driving erratically. If you guys see him, let me know, because I couldn't get my car turned around fast enough. I didn't see which way he went from over here. Southbound West Maple, attempting to locate. Go down. I'm gonna downgrade to code 2 until I locate them.
dispatch. Actually, I forgot on radio right now. So I get assistance right here. Get this spot out. I want the medical.
Welcome to those 3 viewers in the stream. Appreciate you coming in.
Oh yeah, because I joined my
Okay. I'm gonna be 10-8. Can't locate him. Oh, there's an EMS call that just came out. Oh, damn it. For a car crash? Alright, I just claimed it. I have to switch vehicles. I accidentally jumped out of my...
Honestly, I might just get up in this place. Like, it's not going I've been at it for like 30 minutes now.
So that car crash was West Main?
Someone took my fire truck. Someone took my fire truck.
One Victor 47's en route to that motor vehicle collision. Is that the audio from the Lowe's fire, California? Oh, may have been Walmart then. Oh, okay. Oh, shots fired, shots fired. I just got hit from my vehicle. West Main Street's eastbound. I'm still being fired at. I'm attempting to get to safety. It's gonna be in the park, facing southbound, or on the eastbound side of the road. I don't believe so. It looks like he's in the park to the rear of the old auto body shop. Yep, fire engine's going by it now. I'm gonna attempt to find the suspect. Did you see the suspect where he was at? Is he in the park? Yep, I see him. Oh, I'm being shot. I'm being shot from another civilian to my rear. Panic button, panic button. I have it because I'm corporal. Suspect's down as well, I believe. Yep. I think that was the suspect down.
Please, I can't.
I can't confirm.
I thought back.
Alright, we have one firefighter down at the EMS unit. I'm attempting to locate the suspect. Is this the suspect right here? Blue jacket, blue denim jacket. Was he the one next to the EMS unit that I shot? Okay, then we're gonna confirm suspect is down. Oh, we're gonna be on West Main Street, off West Maple. Suspect is down. I don't believe this is the call though. Unless you, okay, that's fine. As long as you didn't see any car crashes, that might have been a fake call to get us to. Hold on, is this a Minecraft duck? Dude, they got a not duck, but a Minecraft chicken right here in the park. Did anybody see this? Right here. Yeah, I didn't even know it till just now. That's the Minecraft chicken. Very nice. Very nice. Immaculate. Go ahead.
Dispatch.
10-4 on scene. I had to get my vehicle. It's around the corner here at the auto body shop.
Show.
10-4 medical on scene. Be advised, I have a what looks to be the suspect's vehicle possibly coming back to the scene. I don't know. So a lime in color vehicle near the gas station, northbound. He hasn't crashed out or anything yet. He is driving erratic though. Multiple officers found my vehicle over here. I just realized that. There's like 400 cop cars around the corner here by my vehicle. Holy crap. I'm good. Let me mark 10-4 just so everybody knows. That's what happens when you hit your panic button, boys. Because you gotta be higher than senior trooper. No, trooper is when you get the taser and all the tools and stuff. Senior trooper is panic button. Yep. 10-4. I'm also gonna try to mark 10-8 if it'll let me. Nope, I have to wait a few minutes. 1 Victor 47's clear. Shots fired somewhere.
Hey,
Unknown where. There we go. I was able to mark 10-8. Go for. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Suspect is down. He stopped in the middle in front. Another officer just laters his ass down. Holy hell. It was that yellow Durango. Why am I being shot at now? What is happening right now? It's gonna be a yellow Durango. Yellow Durango. Right here. He popped shots at me. He's got a knife! Suspect's got a knife! Shots fired, shots fired. Suspect's down, suspect's down. He jumped out with a knife in his hand, walking toward me. 10-4. It was me. I was shot in the vest here by the other guy.
Stop! Move! My ambulance move!
Gosh, that was a busy night. It's been nothing but shots fired.
Alright, deputy.
I'm over
I'm
here.
gonna have you just sit in the back of my vehicle. Pull my gear. Yeah. Alright, come on, deputy. Alright, deputy. Sit back here. Sit
Where
back
at?
here,
Oh, okay.
please. Back here, please. Fire, take care of me right now.
Okay.
Since you, are you trained for EMT? Yeah. I just let me grab my bag real quick. Someone needed me? Yeah, take care of him for a second. While I get everything ready. I think you're supposed to sit on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, sit on the stretcher.
Yep. Sorry. Let me. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. Alright, so y'all sit back there. I'm gonna move the ambulance to fire station. Take that. Let me take my truck real quick. Alright, we're just gonna transfer you to the fire station.
10-4.
Go ahead, just despawn your vehicle.
All right.
Me?
Not me.
No.
All right. So we're being transported to the fire station for a safer.
Yeah. Because I don't trust you doing it. Copy fires. Heading back to the station.
I think I just have a couple bruises on my chest from the bullet hitting the vest.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like something. Yeah, I'm coming now. What is that camera angle?
What, the one I was doing? That's the camera. The camera pass. Yep. I'll jump out really quick for you.
You gotta give me a minute. No, just right back in there. Right, I'm coming. So, show me where you got shot.
It's gonna be right here in my vest. In the front.
Alright, go ahead, take off the vest.
All right. Takes off vest.
Here, let me just like jump out. What the fuck? They give us no room in here. As you can tell, they give us zero room here. I'm gonna scream something and I'm gonna regret it. Alright, so here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of your does it hurt?
No, not really. Just a small bruise from the impact.
How about you not going out of here?
Oh yeah, 100%.
We have got hit. We have got hit. I think we need EMS.
Yeah, I should be good if you want to go to that. I'm back 10-8.
The tunnel? Oh, I can't. You want to respond to that and everything you can. Yo, fire, can you move? 212. 212.
Alright, I'm re-live again.
Medical too. We medical again.
So I'm re-live again.
We medical. We do
This
medical.
is still the same stream. I just had to reactivate live again. We're fine.
Bro, did you see that
Sorry,
C7
my stream
like
cut out, everyone. I'm back though.
fly by? Bro, did you see that C7 just like fly by?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Alright, let me mark on scene. We're on scene of what looks to be 2 vehicle accidents. Oh yeah, it's probably because your TV's not formatted with the menu. Mine isn't either, in some spots. I just got a message. Shots fired, killed 1 male in a black beanie, last seen in Littletown. I just got a message from somebody.
Alright, medical two, transported to
Police.
it's like alright, so medical two that's transported to hospital.
Alright, so what do we have right here? Is it an accident?
Yeah, there's some accidents. 3 accidents.
Alright,
3 accident with the motorcycle active ops.
gotcha.
3 accident with the motorcycle accomplice.
10-4.
I'm trying to figure out which one is the police team.
Alright, well there seems to be enough officers on scene over here. There's 3 deputies. And a 4th deputy. And a 4th crew just showed up. A double sheriff unit, so I'm gonna be 10-8 from this.
Shit, I can't drive for shit.
I'm gonna go en route to Littletown for the other one.
Where's the police station? It's near the fire station.
It's on Pacer Street. One Victor 47 is en route to Littletown for a reported possible homicide. Let's not talk about that. The stream can hear you guys. Yes, I'm still streaming. All good. I'm in the area of Littletown. I don't have anything just yet, so stand by. I'm pulling to this Dollar General here and figure out. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna be en route. Where you guys at? I don't know about this. This homicide scene is nowhere to be found. Which hospital? Little Town or the other one? Yeah, I'm farming her out. Yes, please. Because I'll leave the party if that's the case. I'm currently going 200 right now down highway mile. What part of the hospital are you guys at? Okay. Oh, that's a wall. It's another wall. Good. We avoided. On scene. Did I pass you guys? I didn't see you over there. You said hospital. I just got to the hospital. I don't see you. Oh, I see you over there. Alright, we're gonna be... Stand by, I'm gonna give you a location momentarily. Reset it. Like, sometimes it does that. Just, like, bring it down and bring it back up. We're gonna be westbound Short Street. Near the search and rescue building. I'm on scene as well. Cause I'm a Twitch affiliate. I get paid for those ads. Yeah. It does a break. Alright, we're on scene at this house. I'm not sure what's happening over here. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. I see that. Is that a suspect or is that an officer? I don't know what his dealio is, but I'm not gonna shoot him for that. Oh, that's what was happening at Kobu at the hospital? Gotcha. Oh, well, nobody mentioned that. Okay, sweet. Alright. I'm gonna mark 10-8 from this. If that's the case. I figured it was over here. I'm at 43 fuel. I gotta fuel up.
I might find you more, but I'm going to police. Dude, I can't figure out where's the police. Oh, Ben. Well, we can't do it anyways.
Rip. Oh, very nice. What is happening right now? Alright. Alright, I'm back in my own party. Oh, the one guy had to go. So we are back 10-8. Sorry the stream cut earlier. Should be back by now. Looks like there's still multiple units down this way, but... Alright, somebody's requesting back up to Highway Mile 1. Want to do a ride along? I'll hop on the game if you want, Charlie. I'm currently in the ghosted Corporal Charger. So it's going to be kill seated, if that was the case. We're en route to a backup request on Highway Mile 1. Don't know why somebody just overtook me. Don't know why people are overtaking me. Look at the game rules. Can't be overtaking a ranked person. Especially for responding to a call though, too. That's why you just crashed in that sign. Oh, then no worries, it's alright, I'll hop in anyways. Okay. Almost to Highway Mile 1. It's for a homicide investigation, but looks like he's requesting backup now. That guy's doing a DOT scene, very nice. I like that. He had it all set up, really good. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, shit. Oh, down on the ground. Yo, I'm getting off. That's fine, man. I'm just gonna 22 that then. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, see ya. We're back to 8. Well, back en route to the Highway Mile 1 incident. I have to locate it first. But I'm still gonna watch your stream. Sweet. Glad to still have you here. I'm probably gonna switch over to a more marked vehicle here momentarily. Wait, is this cop chasing me? Oh no, he's not chasing me. So he just had the vehicle take off for him. It's gonna be the pursuit. I'm gonna try to catch up. For some reason, it still says they're on Highway Mile 1, which I'm confused about. Because I don't believe it's on Highway Mile 1 anymore. Alright, we are currently going code 1, because I don't see anybody out here. Well, somebody's requesting State Trooper to York Road anyways, so I'm gonna go that way. Just to help them out. I'm still looking for this trooper here. Welcome to the 5 years in the stream. Gotta go, but good luck with the stream. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for coming in to watch. Have a good one. What's this kid's name? Y.I. Guild Farm. Stand by, guys. Welcome to the 6 viewers in the stream. Appreciate you guys coming in. This kid did not join my party, so we're gonna go back 10-8. Trying to get my stream to work at the moment. Watch it. It's just giving me issues right now. Just give me a few minutes. pull off here into the parking lot. Who the heck is that? Oh, Charlie. Give me a second, guys. Trying to fix my stream at the moment. Stream's gone whack. Can't get it to load. While I get my stream to load, I'm going to bring up the photo mode. Just gonna watch that for the time being until I can fix this here. I don't know why it's giving me so much issues. It was working perfectly fine earlier when I started. Alright, there we go. I put the Wi-Fi on, so that should be a tad bit better now. Hopefully that works just a tad bit better. Oh, well. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Should I do it there or there? Probably there. Alright, Charlie, if you want to switch to LEO, I'll meet you up there at the barracks. We're going to do THP. I'm going to switch to a different vehicle. So I'm going to mark 10-7 here. Okay. Alright, do you prefer, what do you prefer for a vehicle? Tahoe, Explorer? I wish you'd bring back the THP truck. I'm back when it was THP, or it was Tennessee roleplay beforehand on the old map. Like the really, really old map. They had West Virginia on. There's too many people on duties, so I can't get on. Oh, okay. Hopefully somebody will leave. Just keep trying. Oh, dang it! I missed the turn there. Ooh, I hate the sensitivity on some of these vehicles. Oh, good Lord have mercy. I just got a message from somebody. Supposedly there's a explosive device under the slide there on Short Street. All those cars that we passed, so once I go back here and get my other vehicle, we're gonna go en route to that, see what we can do. But I am currently 10-7 at the moment. Yeah, so I said just keep trying, drift. Should be able to get in pretty quick. Let's go with the... You know what? We're gonna go to Tahoe. Just get yourself your own vehicle whenever you get on. I'm gonna go en route to that incident down there. What the heck? I'm on as a cop, so when you're done, you come pick me up. Yeah, I can do that. Unless you want to come down here in your own vehicle and then just delete yours and get in mine when we're finished. I'm on scene here. I don't see any bombs or anything. Alright, I'm on scene. There's shots fired from somewhere. I can't put shots fired on the radio just yet. Oh, it's this cop right here. I don't know why a cop was shooting at an unarmed suspect. That's not a good thing. He's walking at me. I don't want to have to shoot him. Oh, you were in my game. Oh, really? Oh. As long as this cop ain't pulling his gun out, I'm fine with that. I'm just trying not to get shot. Well, there doesn't seem to be any explosive device under the playground anymore. Shots fired. I'm deceased. I just got shot by a cop. Welcome to those 4 views in the stream. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yep, I was the T-Fox. I was on the scene with the bomb first happened. Okay. Yeah, well, somebody texted me about it, and I finally just saw the message, but I had to switch vehicles. Alright, so we have to switch our loadout, because this kid's been going around shooting everybody, like, not even inviting to parties and, like, talking through a scene. He's just been shooting every single person. It's been like this all day with that kid. Alright, there we go. You want me to come back to the station? Yeah, if you want to. We're gonna go with the Tahoe, though. Which is the one I have. I just have to re-get it again. Here, I'm gonna get it though. What's up, Charlie? What's up, buddy? Alright. I decided to come back to my Roots with Tennessee FP. Yeah, I just came back today. This is like my first stream back. I swore I, you know, to everybody on the Twitch and the YouTube that I wouldn't come back because of what happened with the high ranks all stream sniping me that night, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. This is one of the best games that I've played. This is where a lot of my content came from. I'm not just gonna stop over some idiot people. Alright. If you want to be our radio guy, Charlie, I'll invite you to the party here. Hold on. It'd be better to communicate that way. Oh, look who's here. The ones that stream snipe me. Sneaky Damien, Galaxy Demon. And I'm gonna hope it's not T-Double, yep. Those are the 3 corporals that stream sniped me the other day. Well, a while back. I remember when they did. Yeah. They better not stream snipe me because I'd have no time for that. I can see who's in stream now. Let me look. Oh, that's why I was gonna invite you to the party. I just hope they don't stream snipe. People should be better than that. Don't use their ranks for bad, use it for good. I did show my live stream to one of the admins, and they saw right off the bat that it was stream sniping. You wanna go ahead and mark 10-8? Alright, sweet. I can barely hear you. Let me. Is that what they put out? Alright. Let me just pull over. I gotta turn you up a little bit. You sound really low. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Alright, say something now. Oh, that's better. I'd turn you up in the party. I blocked Sneaky Damien and all that, so... Oh, I don't know how they got in my game. Oh, really? Probably. Because it's quite crazy that three of the 5 that stream sniped me last time are in game right now. I don't know, especially if they're high ranks too. Senior trooper, oh, not senior trooper, sorry, senior corporal, corporal, and corporal. Yeah. They don't have a life. They have nothing better to do. I blocked them, so I don't know how they got in. You know, because usually it's supposed to, when you block somebody, it's supposed to avoid. I don't know, but I think I switched servers. Yeah, I switched servers, so I'll invite you to this one, so they're not in there. But I'm also going to show offline as well, so they can't join. I think that's how they did it. They joined off my profile. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We're back into a different session. I got dashboarded for some reason. Perfect. Alright, we're already on PD. About to get our gear here. Now we'll wait for Charlie to get back in. Do I really want to buy an AR? Yeah, I might as well. Welcome to those 6 viewers in the stream. Appreciate you guys coming in. Nah, if you have them blocked, they can't not join you off of you. Blocking doesn't always keep you away from them. Yeah, that's a good point. I know on GTA that works. Like when people try to block somebody, they can't like. It usually puts them in a different session. But I left and put myself offline, so hopefully they don't sit there and jump server to server finding me like childish idiots. I tried to, but because they're high ranked, the owner didn't. Yeah, and the owner didn't believe me. I even showed one of the admins the stream, and you know he just kind of was like, you know, really isn't much we can go on, because they swear they weren't stream sniping, even though they were all 5 of them in white vehicles, all the same vehicles, following me the whole time, literally in a line behind me, and that wasn't good enough proof. Yep, I'm gonna pull across the street. I'll be in like the little dirt path over here. Intros and outros, yeah. Literally right across the street from it. Make sure they're not in here though. Nope. Ouch, my leg, dude. Something's wrong with my leg, big time. Nah, I'll be alright. I think it's just because I've been sitting on it this whole time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I have it either. Unless it's that little white line that came up on my screen last stream. Or not last stream, but last game. Alright, you're in? Sweet. Go off Shift P. No. It's a non-ranked one. It does. And dude, stream quality in here is amazing. It's a lot smoother than the last game, I mean. Right. Wait, did I turn the blossom thing on you in this one? Yes. I tried to stop it. Perfect, there we go. Oh, it's so beautiful over there. That mountainside on the hill, the big mountainside there in front of us. Even though it's not real. I wish that was real, dude. Imagine if that was real. People would be climbing that for days. What's right here, an ambo? Okay, you did mark us 10-8, sweet. I was just making sure. Oops, sorry, I was looking over at stream. I went flying off into the grass. Oh, that would be nice. And like the servers each have a number, so it's like 1 Victor 47, I'm en route to the shooting Pacer Street server 2. You know? So people can like, okay, so this person's in my server, they're en route. Server, oh, this one? And right now? Okay, alright. Alright, 1 Victor 47, I'm gonna be en route with 1 Charlie? Is that what you are? Are you a trooper? Not on my screen. So smooth on my screen. Oh, weird. It'll probably update itself. Give it a few minutes. We're en route to a report of a shots fired. Officer requesting immediate assistance in Littletown. What siren do I have on? Same guy? Alright, so they must be up off of Apple Street there. Is it the same person though, or is it two different people? Is it? Okay. I think that's the other guy, the ambulance from earlier that we passed. Oh, we're coming up on Apple Hill now. Approaching Pacer Street. Keep your eye out, just in case I might pass them. If they're off to the side. Trying to focus on driving. If he's in a pursuit, he should put it out as a pursuit. This him right here? This guy's sheriff. So he's all the way over there now? Oh my gosh. Sounds like it. What siren do I have going right now? Do I have the one that's like right on D-pad? Or is it the one that's down? That one. Okay, I got that one. I got it. I had to put my my character's thing like under the vehicle to hear it because I have the volume down. Yes, that was a huge loop we just did. Good Lord of mercy. Well, Brennen Street and Short Street, it's probably right there. Ooh. Do they still have the waterfall? Down off Outback? Where the airport's at? I think so, because they have, we can play as news. You can play as delivery, and then there's like, there's a life flight team. I think that's ranked to the owner. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, whoa, okay. Had to get myself there. Welcome to the 4 viewers who are still on the stream watching. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're currently running a double vehicle right now. 2 of us in a Tahoe. Well, here's Brent Street. Brent Street and Short Street. Are they farther down? Where at? Behind us? No, that's another guy off to the side of the road. I'm thinking they might be on Brent Street down this way. We'll go keep going code 2, see if we can find them here. Hey, EMS station looks nice. Well, I didn't even realize it was you until I heard the brr brr, and I was like, oh, is that Charlie? It looks like Charlie. I RP'd it at first because it was still a guy that I was just in a party with that was on EMS, but then he texted me in stream and was like, "No, I'm getting off," and I was like, "Oh." I'll tell you to it. I didn't know you were on EMS. If that was the case, I would have played it out. Alright, yeah, we're all the way down at the end of Brennen Street. There's nothing. We're gonna go 10-8. Mine's clear. Mine's like really solid. Dude, this stream's been going like 3 hours now. I think so. 50 and 50. I did like 52 minutes on the one stream, then it cut out, and then I went live again, and it still stayed on the same stream. And this one's been going for 51 minutes, so 53 minutes plus 51. That's, yeah, it's about 2.5 hours. Close to it. Maybe just shy of it. I think so. What the hell's going on over here? A car chasing a sheriff? I forgot there's a tunnel here. They just brought this in, I think. Alright, we're gonna have a 1080. Eastbound west, not West Main Street, Highway Mile 2. Speeds 200 plus. Oh, he removed that thing, thank God. I thought we were gonna hit it. Holy shit. Yes. Did we lose him? Where did he go? When we were chasing, yeah. He's in a block. Oh, here he is. He flipped. He's trying to rechange it. Taser. Ooh, game's lagging right now. There we go. Invite him to the party. XD Raven. He just pulled out a gun. He pulled out a gun. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Put your hands up, man. Put your hands up. Don't reach for none. Going up for the cops. Suspect in custody. I'm gonna explain everything to you here. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say would be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you through the state of Tennessee. As I've read you these rights, do you understand? Okay, as you've understood these rights, do you wish to speak? Do you wish to remain silent? Okay. So, the reason why you're under arrest this afternoon is for felony evading, reckless speeds. Yeah, we attempted to pull you over up there at West Main Street and Highway Mile entrance. You continued to go on 200 plus miles an hour. We watched you flip down here at the gas station, respawned it. That's why I pulled up and blocked you in. We were just trying to figure out why you were tailing that sheriff Victorian, but you had other plans. That was a sheriff. Yeah, that was a sheriff. Right, but chasing him wasn't the best idea. And if you had an issue, you should have pulled over and let us know about it. But instead, you decided to flee at 200 miles an hour. I was talking about us. We were lighting you up for since we left fire station all the way to the entrance of the highway. We were right behind you. Anyways, you're gonna go to jail for those charges. Switch in the back of the vehicle here. Oh. Alright, we're gonna call for DOT. You were killed? Oh, yep, I see him over there. Across the street. That's fired, that's fired, that's fired. He's fleeing. Westbound, Highway Mile 1. I need to locate to figure out who that is, because I have a reason to believe that that might be somebody that I know that's watching stream. Yep, he's flying. Well, he's flying. He fled 100 plus down Highway Mile 1. I requested a tow truck, but I don't think any DOT's on, so if you just want to delete. Alright. Yeah, if you want to leave it here, that's fine. At the moment, it might show different names, but there's only 3 people in here. Dax. Yes, I am. T-Fawn, Kylie, Izzy, you, Ace Service Top, and Alien. And then Stream Elements is watching, and so am I. Oh no, I don't think your audio is included. You have to include your audio to do that. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna transport you to the jail here. You're only gonna be in there a few minutes and I'll let you out. Yeah. A what? A trooper. Oh, okay. I think so. Super. I was like, oh, thanks. Shucks. But a trooper. You go through training. They have not done any trainings in God only knows how long. Like the last one I think was like last year. Maybe not. Maybe that was in the beginning of this year. But they haven't done any. What you got to do is you got to be in the groups for this game. You have to be in the Discord. And then when they go to post a training announcement, you check mark it, and then obviously it says like whoever's doing it. So if it's like Fire Chief doing it, you'll message Fire Chief on Xbox. Fire Chief is a really good guy. Me and him have a good relationship. But you would text Fire Chief if it was him doing it. You would text him and say invite to training. You may get it, you may not. They do like the first 20. Sometimes it depends. First 20 or first 25 people that message them. Some admins are different. They'll actually favoritize and pick some of their friends that they play with rather than others that actually need it. But it's not all of the admins do that. But yeah, you do one training. So say if you did it today, you wouldn't get your rank until the beginning of next month. And then you say they do one next month, and then you become senior trooper. You'll get that rank the following month past that. So you do the training, and then you have to wait a month to get the rank, unless you do it on like the 29th. Rank ups happen usually like between the 1st and the 5th, so you'd get it like a few days after. I don't know what happened there. What is happening right now? My freaking... Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm trying to reverse. I can't. I'm stuck on the edge. I'm trying. I'll push my car back up. This would be realistic as hell, but or unrealistic as hell, but I need to get it back up. Oh shit. We're gonna get this, don't you worry. Could be the case. Senior corporal, and then supervisor. And that's it. Usually when you see somebody has lieutenant, that's usually a staff member. You just have to jump out. Yeah. What is it? Nukes? Oh yeah. He likes to drop bombs and stuff on people sometimes. I had it happen to me in a stream once. He dropped the bomb when we were doing like a vehicle fire or a vehicle bomb or something like that, and it blew up. Kind of like Connecticut, yeah. Nice. Alright, I mean, you don't have to go to jail just because we really wasted the time getting out of those rocks, so you're free to go. I hear you on that one. Appreciate it. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out of here. See ya. Alright guys, we are back in our own party. It has been well over, I think, 2 hours in the stream, but I could be wrong. But we're gonna, of course, cut stream here. It was a really good one. Great time being back for the first time in Tennessee in over a month and a half or so. I appreciate everybody who came in to watch. Appreciate everybody who RP'd. Those who followed as well. But I will see you guys on the next stream. I don't know if it'll be tonight or if it'll be tomorrow. But obviously I'm getting back into streaming now. Tennessee and Connecticut. I'm going to try to split it in half. So do one Tennessee video or stream. Then the next time do a Connecticut. So it'll probably be Connecticut for next stream. Then I go back to Tennessee. Then to Connecticut, back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came in. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Gucci Gaming HD is out.